On your side or back to mine?
Your side.
Okay, let's go to Debbie. Debbie, general reading for me, Debbie. I know Debbie, but I don't know the full extent. So Debbie, I am still going to pull for you, but I did see your post today, so I'm not sure if I'm going to say this correctly, but I'll wait for Steve to kind of pull something first, and then I'm going to add on.
Is this just a general reading?
Just a general.
Okay, and it's for Debbie.
Yeah, and I did kind of open up when I had saw her come on, just thanking her. She's just doing absolutely beautiful work. Interesting.
Okay. So let's see what we have here. And okay, so I've got 3 cards. Your recent past, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So you're basically that woman standing on top. So I'm going to show it on this screen as well so people can see it. Okay, Debbie, so you're that woman on top. It is a very successful card. But with the Wheel of Fortune, you can see that there's a light and a dark edge to it, okay? And that means you can fall off that edge. So you're not always going to be riding high on that success. There could be some tumbles that are going to come your way. Now, in the present moment, I've got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So the 3 of Wands is about looking into the future, okay, and planning for the future. But it seems like you're currently stuck in the present moment. And I don't know if that makes any sense. And in the near future, I've got the Hierophant in the reverse position. To me, meaning if you happen to fall off this Wheel of Fortune, you're taking that small little tumble because whatever goes up must come down, okay? It's trying to say, don't lose that spirituality that you have. Keep the faith alive. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Because if you're going to start going downhill, then you're going to feel like you're losing that faith, that hope, okay? But I think what it's trying to tell me is don't. Keep it going, okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know what you pulled, Rose.
No, wonderful. And I'm going to actually be in alignment with you at the same time. So thank you for that. So the fact that I'm working with the past, present, and coming on Debbie is she had found something, and we're going back now, something that she was unable at that time to see that she will be where she is today. So this is a light that is traveling her through moments where she can't see what's really surrounding. It's the feeling that she carries within herself that is just being guided by this feeling and light to keep going. But her eyes are closed. So she has no idea of the full extreme of this beautiful journey that lies ahead. What also lies ahead is not only just the beauty, but a lot of pain, suffering, and sadness. Having said that, there's also going to be a lot of people that are leaning on you that's going to need you. So you're going to be overwhelmed at times, but there's a big strength that comes right through you because I see that you do not and will not lose sight of why this feeling has brought you to this specific light. Having said that, the High Priestess sits here with the Knight of Wands and the 2 of Wands. That means to me is that you seek bigger and better things, and your journey is just about to start, bigger than you have ever imagined, in seeking and seeing the world in a different way, a different perspective, and making change and making a big difference in this world. So this is the intuitive part of who you are that's going to shift everything about you, and it's going to open up new avenues, new doors, and new blessings. But along with the blessings, my friend, comes pain. So keep going. And I hope this resonates for you. Very beautiful cards.
Okay, I've got one from this side. Kat, looking for guidance from Spirit if there are any that want to talk to me.
Not really. No. That's the most. Wait a second. We have to call 1-800-HEAVEN. Do they pick up the phone? I'm just joking, lovely.
And I could just see Kat right now. She's probably laughing.
Sorry, I always, you know me, I'm very comical. I love it. So hang on a second. I'll be laughing at myself at times. All right, let's take a look. I'm actually just seeing who wants to come forward because when we leave it open, sometimes it's a little bit, I'm going to get more spirit for others on the panel. So let's take a look here.
Yeah, and I'll explain that while you maybe focus a little bit.
That'd be great.
So when Rose is channeling or the spirits are coming through, and you ask, so if I ask her specifically, and this is an open channel where everybody can ask, there's going to be a whole bunch of messages coming through to her, and she has to try to figure out if it's for me or if it's for someone else, because it is an open forum. So if you're one-on-one with her, it's different. So just, you know, we'll give her a minute, see if she's able to focus and hone in on any messages for you, Kat.
I have two that's stepping forward. I do have a male that's stepping forward. I feel like this male, and I'm hoping this is for her. This male is not too tall. So I feel like he's probably giving me around the 5'10", 5'11". I would say he's short, but 5'10", 5'11". And I feel like this gentleman has, it's almost like the brownish, darkish with gray in there. Can she understand this gentleman? It could be an uncle or somebody close to like a cousin that's passed over. Because I feel like this was a tragic pass, an unexpected pass. And I feel like this pass is probably in the 60 area, 60s, 50s, 60s. I feel like this is passed before his time.
Kat,
that-
can you resonate with that?
And then I have a lady that's stepping forward. When we leave it open, I might as well bring down the two that's coming forward. I have a feel like it's like a motherly grandmother figure. And I feel like this woman has brownish hair and maybe a little bit of kind of reddish, not red complete per se, but browny kind of tinges. I don't know how to explain the color. And very, very small, petite. I feel like about 5'2"-ish. And she shows me something to do with the chest area, the lung area, where I feel like the gentleman had an unexpected tragic.
So Rose, on your end, while you were doing this, June said that could be me. And Kat saying sounds like Nonna. Okay, interesting.
Okay, so can we understand something with Nonna on
For
the
Kat?
passing, and then June, was yours the gentleman? Because he fits somebody somewhere. I just don't know where he's going now. So I feel like now with I'm gonna go back and forth as the messages come. The man is for you. Okay. All right. So I feel like the letter P is coming through. Can anybody take this between the two? The letter P. P. Pauline. Can anyone understand this name? P. Let us focus on the letter P for a split second. P. I can't look at the writings because they're coming. Do you see them?
No, I haven't seen yet. So for June or Kat, can either one of you resonate with the letter P?
And I feel like the letter A is coming through from the female side, whether it connects to her or somebody here in the physical world. The letter A, and it could be sounding like an Ann, or or two names with the letter A. Ann could be a mix like Roseanne or Marianne, but I feel like A.
So Kat is saying, I think this is for June, and June just said that her grandmother is Pauline.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Does the description fit to you, June? The description I'm giving you? Because it's like brownish, kind of tingy reddish in there. And short. Not too slim.
Okay, and Kat just said my adoptive mother's name is Anne.
Okay,
and June just said yes. So you're getting both of them coming through to you right now.
They're both coming in together. Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't keep the both because we'll be here. Everybody will be forgotten. No, she was chunky. Actually, I didn't get a chance. So don't feed any information to me because at the end, there's the thin. She was a little bit more bigger, but at the end, she was thinner. And I feel like this is where she kind of withered down a little bit. Okay, this woman loved wearing, and I wouldn't say in her passing days, but I feel like there's something to do with it's a necklace. She was religious, this woman. So I do feel that she did have a cross. I'm not sure she's showing me wearing it, but I do feel when she went out, she liked wearing these beads. What do you call those? Costume jewelry.
The rosary?
No, not the rosary.
No.
Costume.
Costume jewelry. Okay.
Kind of interesting. You know, when you say the rosary, because I'm seeing beads, but I'm seeing the cross at the same time. So it's let's reference to either the cross that she was wearing, this lady, or she had a cross, she would wear it, and then she also had costume jewelry, something to do with that. And I feel like she's showing me a letter. There's a letter being passed, envelope, not a letter, but an envelope with something inside. Sounds like your dad's mom. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what June is saying. Okay.
Something to do with an envelope that was passed. So I feel like it was given to somebody, and there was something that was important information on it. And I feel like there's something to do with the possibilities, even maybe finances or the will or something. But this is old fashioned. This is the way it's been done. It's very old fashioned. Okay, I'm going to leave it at this part because we'll be here for all night. The comical thing, what she's saying, somebody must have smoked in the house because she can't stand smoke. She's like, oh my goodness, some male. Stop smoking. It stinks. So can anybody understand that? This was the biggest thing she's going to leave me with on a comical note. She was just so against smoking, the smell of it. Or maybe she smoked and quit and then somebody kept smoking after her, but it's a male that was smoking. She's like, oh, stop. So if anybody can understand that. Oh, yes. Okay. Thanks, June. Hey, she's hilarious. That's all I can say. She's funny. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, I'll leave it with this, June. This is something that she's showing me an apron, so I feel like she was very traditional in cooking and loved having everybody over. This is a really big thing for her. I feel like she took much pride in having anybody that would even want to stop in. She'd make dinner, she'd cook, she'd do everything. So very, very traditional woman. And I feel like this is one thing I'm going to actually leave you because I'm asking for something that's purely clear. Oh, beautiful, because she shows me the apron. So she was very proud of her apron. I feel like she has visited one time, she's saying to me, one time. So I'm not sure if she visited you or somebody in the family, but she said, I did visit. And this was not right away after her passing. This would be years after her passing. So I feel like somebody has received that visit, and she just wanted to say to each and every one that she's with you all and that she loves you very much. So hopefully that makes sense. So thank you.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
So
thank
Kat,
you, June.
Kat, they don't want to talk to you right now. Come back another time.
Well, you know what? I tell you, it's almost like when you're welcome, June. It's almost interesting for me when you see spirit, and that's how I communicate with spirit, is understanding their look, is one spirit moves the other spirit out of the way gently. So it's the most beautiful feeling, and the most beautiful thing to see is like, it's my turn. So they're like two kids of just having to want to come down. So we have to let the first one that wants to communicate quickly enough step forward. So Kat, next time. Thank you. And I'm sure there was some very some similar things there that matched, but it was for June. Thank you, June. Okay, we're moving on to the next question because spirit will take every part of the stage. I can tell you now. All right. And thank you, Debbie, for that, for validation. Thank you, lovely. Much blessings to your journey. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, okay, June. Hi, Rose. Every time I walk by an item on the wall, it has been falling off. Is someone trying to get my attention? I feel like I have to say, because I'm also very close in that sense to you, not knowing the grandmother, grandfathers, and things like that. But I feel like it's your sister. I have to say this. I feel like she's reminding you of the comical feelings of each and every one, how you guys used to just kind of tell each other, oh, be quiet. So I feel like there's still things happening in the surroundings, the family surroundings, that maybe you guys kind of need to be a little bit more gentle with each other. And I feel like she's just saying that she's here and to kind of knock it off. That's what I feel like what she's giving me. So this is a message that not only she loves you from the other side, but she just wants to say one thing. Y'all haven't changed. That's what she's saying. You have not changed. She has. She's on the other side at peace, but she hasn't changed. Much love to your sister. Thank you.
All right. So we have Josie, who we both know.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Josie.
I'm looking for a new job opportunity. Do you have anything to share with me regarding the upcoming?
Okay. Absolutely. I might just mute myself for a split second because
I hear the dogs.
my rescue dog is going to start up singing.
So Josie, we're just going to pull a card for you. I know that Rose is on mute. She's just waiting for her doggies to stop barking.
Oh, wow. These are very beautiful. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look. Sorry. Milo, enough. Miley.
That's okay. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
It's not so loud because we can hear it. It's not loud. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, yeah. So currently at this position right now, hang on a second. Milo, enough. In the current position, so we're talking about just recent past, there's been that shift, and that shift is opening up something that she cannot see at this moment that is coming in with the Three of Pentacles. So the High Priestess is to sit back, trust yourself, trust your intuitive side of navigating your way through things by just keeping calm. Keep calm. So the answer is there's balance coming up the star, and you've got here Eight of Wands, which is going to go rapidly fast in something coming into your space because the Eight of Wands are there. The Chariot is there. At the same time, the Queen of Pentacles, which says to me that within not too far off, Josie, I feel like there's going to be a new position opening, a new availability for you, and also a new job that's coming up that you are seeking at this moment. So it's just say, don't lose yourself, stay in the light, and just follow that. And I don't feel too far off. So I'm going to say within 3 months span, no more than 6, but I feel like more in that 3 month span that something new is going to come in your way. So thank you, Josie.
Okay. So I've got a few cards as well for Josie, and kind of echoes what you're saying. So I've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. So to me, the Knight of Pentacles is really something that's slow moving, but in the reverse position could be fast. Okay, so exactly what Rose was saying, fast movement. We've got the Queen of Wands, so it's really all about fire, passion, creativity. But she's sitting on she's sitting on her throne. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. And then you've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So I think what this one is trying to tell me is that keep your emotions out of this and focus. So focus, keep the emotions out, and something I think is going to come your way pretty quickly, like Rose was saying.
Yeah. Very true. Because sometimes what happens is we overthink certain things. That's normal as a human being. And we overthink, or we might just put a little bit of extra, unnecessary thoughts into something. But you know what? It looks very positive, Josie. So keep moving. You're going to be a very happy woman very shortly and finding something that you're going to be delighted with. So well done. Keep going, Josie. Thank you. Okay, so I think we're covered. Am I
I think
missing
so
anybody
too.
here? What do I feel like we missed somebody? Let's take a look. Vilma, did we give Vilma a message? Are you still there, Vilma? Oh,
No, we
Jane.
didn't.
We didn't give Jane a message. Let's take a look. So I feel like Vilma and Jane, if you're still there, could you please just say I'm still here?
So who are we giving a message for now? Let's see.
Well,
Vilma, or who was it? Jane?
Jane, but I feel like Jane is more to do with her niece crossing over. So I'm just, if Jane is there, if not, I will personally deliver it myself behind the scenes to her. Let's take a look if she's there. And Vilma, we could pull over for Vilma. Pull some cards. Let's take a look. Hi, Peony. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. So I'm not seeing them on yet. Let's take a look.
Okay, so I do have Tracy on my side.
Okay.
Tracy, I would like a message, please. Tracy, is this with anything in particular? If you can,
Just
clarify, or if you just want a general read.
Pulling the cards out, general read or a specific question would help. And I don't see Vilma on there. Let's see, let's take a look. Maybe Vilma, if you're on,
Okay.
say hello.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
Tracy.
Debbie. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Tracy saying a new work adventure.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Jane. It's okay, you lost connection. I'm going to, as you were just shuffling, Jane, if you could understand what I'm delivering, is there something to do with, I feel like it's a painting or a picture that either you have or was just given to you or you came across and that you were looking, because I feel like there's a lot of beautiful, bright colors in it. And it's people, something to do with maybe family related. So is this something that you just came across? Because I feel like she's just bringing that forward to say that she was with you at this time, or perhaps somebody in the family that just happened to say, hey, look what I've got. Or it came and said, you know what? Oh, I never even knew I had this. Something to do with a picture, or maybe a picture she's describing on the wall. I'm not sure. Something to do with a beautiful, colorful picture of some sort, if you could understand that.
Okay, so that was for Jane, correct?
Yeah, it's like something was moved. Yes. Yeah, just being shown it's moved. Yep, so we're going to...
Tracy, hang in there. We're going to be right with you. That's the new work adventure for Tracy.
Okay, I will pull as well at the same time. I'm wondering what this... Quite interesting. I'm seeing this. I feel like something's been moved or given or passed, something in this picture. That's what I'm feeling from the young lady. 1, 2, and 3. It's okay. And Jane, if you don't manage to get me, just text me behind the scenes, because it's quite interesting what she's showing me, your niece. Okay. This is about work, she's asking, Tracy?
Yeah, and she's also got and a gentleman who I am energetically connected to. That's the one we read for earlier, I believe. The one she met someone in Europe.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay, I've got the cards for Tracy spread out, but I'm just going to answer.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just going to answer Jane for a split second, Steve, because she got the connection back. Jane, I just posted it on there now, or not supposed, but I spoke about it. It's something to do with a picture, a colorful picture. Either it came off the wall or it was passed, it was given, but I feel like she's referencing to something that somebody had in their hands. and somebody was looking at it. And I feel like there's people inside this picture. So I'm going to move on. If you do lose connection, just text me behind the scenes, lovely. And I'm happy to go into a little bit more depth of it. But she's really, really speaking like a Photoshop pic. Interesting. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I feel like whoever, and it could have been yourself, I feel like she was present at this time. And it's almost like what she's being very cute is she was fixing something. Something was not correct on it. So it's like fixing it and fixing it in a good way. So I feel like touching it up. That's what she's saying, touching it up. So I feel like this is something that she's saying it's very beautiful, what's being created, very glamorous in a most loving way and treasurable. So these are the words I feel like she wants to say to you. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Adam. Okay, great. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, lovely. All right. We're back to Tracy.
We're back to Tracy. Yay. Okay, so it's not what I thought. It's not someone in Europe. So she's looking, the person she's talking about is here with her and a new work adventure. So did you say you've got the cards already pulled?
I'm a bit confused on the question. One more time, please.
So she's looking for a reading for a new work adventure and a gentleman who I am energetically connected with, who is here with her.
Okay, so this is the same lady that we did read?
No, I thought it was, but it's not.
I was going to say we get a little confused now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I do have is her being very unhappy in the last position. I feel like there could have been maybe some drama, maybe some misunderstandings, things that kind of she got hurt by. And I feel like there's also been some either a cutback of something, maybe some losses of some money. And maybe the losses could be not being paid the value that she should be at. Okay, so I feel like that is in the choice of in the past of from today. And I feel like right now, I believe she is currently looking into something. And I feel like there's something that possibly she applied for already. So I feel like there's something in the movement right now. And it may seem a little bit, I'm not so sure at the moment. I'm not so sure if I should do this, but and I feel like it's kind of interesting because I've got the 7 of Cups and it's like, okay, so it's something where I feel like don't over analyze it, okay? Because I see that having this position and give it a chance. That's the word. Give it a chance because I feel like there's going to be a beautiful feeling of I know where I need to be. I know that there's upcoming movements from this. I'm going to work hard to get to where I need to. It's like a ladder. So you must trust it. At the same time, 10 of Cups is the outcome card for you. So I feel like it's a beautiful completion of something new coming in, but it's only because you have to make that choice of no fear because something's coming in very quickly. And you're like, oh my goodness, it's a little bit too quick. Maybe I should take 10 steps back. Relax, breathe, move forward, and you'll have a beautiful outcome.
Yeah, so I'm going to echo exactly what Rose is saying. The first card I've got is the 10 of Wands in the reverse position. So normally in this position, you're looking at a card, you're saying, oh, I got to walk away from something, find a new venture. But in this direction, it's a little bit about like irrational. Don't make a decision too quick, okay? The next card next to it is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is about loss of income, loss of money. It's there. You just can't find it. You don't have the right key to open that door to find it in the present moment. And then you've got the Page of Wands in the reverse position saying that, you know what, you're going to be feeling a little discouraged going forward. But like what Rose was saying, hang in there because, you know, if it's starting a new venture, it's always going to take a hit in the beginning. You know, you're never successful right off the bat. You have to build the audience. You have to build the business. So I think that's one of the key messages we've got from both of us. So it could be a little bit of a bumpy ride and a little bit discouraging. So hang in there.
Beautiful. Thank you. So I know that we are coming to right to this end now. if we could just maybe complete it from this side, 'cause I like everybody to have something. Vilma, she's not online. Pull one card from the angels, see what it says, and then there will be the last one for, let's take a look. I'm just going to go over it. Tracy Stayen. And Tracy's question is, what should I do about my energetic connection person? So let's just pull a card for Vilma. And I'll text her and just tell her good night because I think she went to bed.
So we're pulling a card for Vilma.
Yeah. What do the angels want Vilma to know?
All right.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. You want me to start or do you want to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, beautiful. So I feel like right now she's currently nurturing something. So they're just saying to me that whatever she is doing at this moment to keep going, I feel like she's very connected to it. From the Empress, the cups part of it. 1 second, we have issues here. Like it's normal.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I will go while. So the card that I got is the Two of Wands in the reverse position. So the Two of Wands really is about, in the upright position, it's about making a decision. You can see this woman is looking about travel. I think it's about the globe, and you've got the car here. So she's looking in the near future to maybe get away from something. But in the reverse, I'm gonna almost say it's like the opposite. So Vilma, if you're looking at maybe on a trip or getting away from somewhere, hold off. Maybe do what you're doing right now. Continue doing that, but don't travel at the very moment. I think you're needed here.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So I'm going to blend with you as well on this one. This one that I'm being pulled on is more to do with career based. So it's almost like I would stay put. You are right, because there's things that she needs to complete here at this moment, because I feel like she's going to be going through a transitional stage. And that is going to be next year. It'll take a full change, complete change. Having said that, I feel like right now she's working her way through things to get to where she needs to get to from a work career standpoint. I do see her leaving one to move into something else. There is going to be a little bit of a challenge in a sense, where it's new territory for you, but don't fear. Keep going, because the outcome is something that everything that you've completed, everything that you seeked into a new future, new career, new position with a beautiful outcome and beautiful growth. So just keep on moving. Use your creative side and don't lose your way on the intuitive part of guiding you. Okay. So that's for you, Vilma. And the last one is Tracy. I don't know if Tracy's there. What should I do about my energy? It's the last question, everybody, because we'll be here all night and we'll have to get our pillows and blankets too. Tracy. Let's see if Tracy's still there. If she's not, no, I don't see her on there. So it's up to you. Do you want to, or we just leave it because she's not there to validate anything?
Okay, I've got one on my side. Shaylee from YouTube. Thanks for joining. Could I possibly have a message in regards to my love life?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let's see what we got for Shaylee.
Yeah. Your main, most of the time it is main question: love, career, finances. Yeah. Sure. Let's take a look. And as far as Tracy, we will get her on the next time, because I need a clarification on her question. That's why. So thank you, Tracy, for joining us. And we are sorry for not getting to right then and there. What is happening with Shaylee?
Okay, so maybe I'll start because my cards came up. So Shaylee, I've got 3 cards. In your recent past, I've got the Fool in the reverse position. So there's somewhere along the lines you're stuck in being able to start that new journey, that new love life. And I don't know if you're single or if you have a partner. If you're single, you're stuck not being able to start. If you have a partner, then what this is telling me is that maybe your love life is a little bit stagnant. Okay, so the next card I've got is the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Wands is typically about setting boundaries. It's about protecting yourself. In the reverse position, what it's trying to tell me is it's very possible you have to let go of the hurt and allow yourself to be vulnerable. let the wall go down. Okay, take the wall away. And I know that's very hard to do because I've got one as well. I think we all have one. And then I've got the Five of Wands. So in the near future, the Five of Wands is a little bit about conflict. Okay, but it's a friendly conflict. So it's like teasing each other at your job. Okay, so that is going to be in the near future. So I think once you let go of that wall, then you're going to have that fire, that fight to go forward and to look for something, and make it happen.
Yeah. Beautifully delivered. Very beautiful. Actually, I have to stay on the same as you. Queen of Cups is not facing in the direction of really wanting love as much as she might feel she wants love. I feel like she's also putting in herself in a position where she's not really opening herself up completely to love. I feel like there's other things going on in her surroundings that's kind of taking her away from really feeling that I'm ready, even though our mind tells us one thing and our heart speaks another thing. It doesn't mean sometimes necessarily we're ready to jump in, to leap into that. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, doesn't mean it doesn't come. It just means there's something in the middle right now. And I feel like this is also finances too, that's kind of making you worry about things. And I feel like I have to add this on. I feel like she's got to also let go of people that kind of lean on her too much. So be careful of the partner or the person that comes into that space of maybe overdoing it. And so look for some red flags there. Having said that, the question is about love. So I feel like love is going to turn around, and I feel like this is something to do with, they're talking about July, August, September. And I feel like that's when somebody comes into your space, and I feel like you'll be already have done your your own spiritual work, your growth, and allowing somebody into that space to love and to be loved. So I hope that resonates.
I hope, Shaylee, that resonates. She did write a message. I am single. The person I'm in love with cut me off, which makes perfect sense for our cards. You're going to go through that hurt. You're going to have that wall. And in order for you to, find that love again, you have to break that wall down. Okay.
Yes, very much
and
so.
yeah, so we can't comment on the guy that cut you off, but I think there's some healing that needs to be done.
Yeah, very true.
You're welcome, Shaylee.
Beautiful. Thank you, Shaylee. Thank you. Okay, so I will let you close off. I do enough talking as it is.
Thank you. So as you know, Rose, amazing woman. Please book sessions with her. She does a plethora of things, from tarot readings to spirit messages to sound healing. And look her up, Heaven on Earth Healing Center on Instagram.
Thank you.
As well as myself, I do tarot readings, energy healing with the use of crystals, and sound is also my new venture as well. So please contact us. We love you all. Thanks for joining. This is fun for us. And we'll see you, I guess, next week.
All right. Next week it is. Much blessings, spirit blessings, angel blessings. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Interesting.